What's going on YouTube? It's your homie guy about to bring y'all a new video today on the It's On You channel. Today this is going to be part 2 of the red dots versus iron sights. I left out a good amount of information because I didn't want to make the video super long, and I wanted to, it took a long time to upload it, and I just don't want to keep everybody just glued into watching a 20-30 minute video. I wanted to break it down and also to give me more content to stretch out. But anywho, y'all know how I like to do it. Got to do this EDC dump. Gonna get that out the way. We're gonna start off with my watch. This is a new watch that I will be doing a small review on pretty soon after a couple wears. This is the 511 Field Watch, the 2.0. I really like this watch. It's comfortable. It's the little brushed metal looking, little matte black matted finish or whatever. But we'll get to that on another video. Just had to show y'all that. All right, we got my keys, which y'all already know, the same old recycled firefighter key lane with a Olight keychain light on there. All right, my flashlight is a Streamlight ProTech 2LX with a rechargeable 18650 battery in there. Recycled firefighter minimalist wallet. All right, we got the good old Leatherman Skeleton, the CX model. Y'all know I love it. One of my favorite multi-tools, especially to carry. All right, I got in my back pocket would have been my phone, but I'm recording from it. It's the iPhone 11 Pro. This is the case for it. All right, EDC blade of choice is the good old Kershaw Blur, but this is the S30 V Steel with a good old MXG deep pocket carry clip on this joint. All right, we got in my pocket my Apple AirPod Pros, and they're in a hype case, which is time to get a new case for them. It's pretty wild. And the good old Burt's Beeswax chapstick. This is the mango. Then we got the gun, Glock 19, sorry, Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS with the front serrations. We got the Trijicon suppressor height night sights on this joint. We got the Hollison 507C mounted on a C&H precision weapon red dot mounting plate. We got the Streamlight TRL-7 on this joint, and it is riding in a Tier 1 Axis Slim. And my belt, of course, is a different color though, but this is the Blue Alpha Gear Hybrid EDC. This is the little wolf gray they got, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty, man, we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna change the view of it, but pretty much just going back over what I was talking about, but a little deeper into it, actually talking about the pros and the cons of red dot and iron sights, and which to me, you can't go wrong with neither one. But just being honest, you're gonna always have a pro and a con. It might not be a pro and a con to somebody else, but it's overall, you're gonna always have a pro and a con. So we're gonna change the view up so you can actually see what I'm talking about when it far. And I have two different red dots, and I have two different sets of iron sights, just to give you an example or whatever, what you can go and look for or whatnot. All right, y'all, we're gonna start with the iron sights first, okay? All right, this is the Glock 19 Gen 5, and on here we have and it is clear, as you can see. It is clear. You can see nothing's in the chamber, nothing in the mag well. So as you can see, trying to line this up for you guys, as you can see, this is the front sight post of this, and you got different sights. This is more of the newer style sights. A lot of people are making them like this with a very high vis color dot with tritium in the center of the firearm, and then it's kind of blacked out in the rear. These are very, very quick to acquire when you're trying to get a sight picture, and very quicker than the normal standard iron sights or standard night sights, in which I'll give you a better view of that in a second. There it goes. Then we're gonna go to the CZ PO7, and as you can see, there's nothing in the chamber, also nothing in the mag well. So as you can see, these are the more traditional iron sights. They are night sights, but these are the more traditional, where you have the white circles around the tritium in the rear and also in the front, but the front is a little bigger or whatever, the white circle, And that's what the options you have for whatnot. And then we're gonna go to the red dots, and this is the Glock 17. There's nothing in the chamber, as you can see, nothing in the mag well. And this is the Trijicon RMR, and I'm hoping you guys can see the dot, as you can see right there. That's pretty much what you got on that size. And then we're gonna go to the Holosun, which I like about it. And I might not, I'm probably won't change the settings though. But the Holosun, you got different types of, dots that you can choose from. And I'll show you the one that I choose. And as you can see, it's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the mag. But there you go. As you can see, the dot is a little bigger than the Trijicon, and that's the just the circle. You can also choose just the small dot, and then you can choose the circle with the small dot. And that's what I like about the Holosun. And pretty much the red dot is helpful. The pros with the red dot is very helpful when it comes to sight picture, acquiring your sight picture quicker. If you have bad eyesight, you know what I'm saying, the red dot is very, very helpful for people like that. And also when you choosing iron sights, when you go with those high vis, like we have on the Glock 17, the high vis on the front, it allows you with that orange, or you can get neon, yellow. It allows you to pick up your front sight quicker than the average traditional night sights with just a white front post on it, even though it's still tritium, but you can pick it up quicker. And that's the pros and cons. It's just levels of it, you know what I'm saying? And it's no good or bad. It's just all about what you're comfortable with, and you get out there and train. Peace. All right, y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was informative to anybody, that was looking into going, red dot or iron sights, or they want to do both. The main reason I wanted to do this video, because a lot of people are strictly, especially nowadays, with the social media thing, that everybody want to do one thing that somebody else said is end all be all, and that's just, the way they want to go, and try to push that on everybody else. Either way is fine. The main thing is, as long as you get out there and train with, whether it's red dots or iron sights or both, just get out there and train with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people who shoot extremely good with iron sights, and they can outshoot some people with red dots, you know what I'm saying, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying. It's all about getting out there, training, getting a repetition, you know what I'm saying, not wasting, doing good amount of dry fire throughout the week, and then going out there and get some live fire training with that. That way you won't have to use as much ammo. But it doesn't matter. Choose whichever you want to choose, whatever you can afford. Just get out there and train with it. Peace. Unc Life, it's on you. Gotta take it off safety.